Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. The other day, I did report on this story, guys, the UAE and India using XRP for oil trading, and Michael Branch was actually the one who sent that article off. He's posting now. This is a false story. I just wanted to clear some things up here because I don't want to mislead anybody. Unfortunately, we did not get official news that this is occurring. And Crypto Addy, she did come out spotting a consistent pattern, apparently, on how some of these crypto publications are reporting on XRP. Apparently, this was with regards to the CTF token. So this is a token that some company is trying to promote here, and they're trying to drum up fake news articles surrounding XRP. Just to kind of promote their token, they kind of slip it in there. And I did notice that this was mentioned in the article, but I didn't pay too much attention to it. I guess I should have paid more attention to it. She spotted that this report had been circulating for the past 3 years and is quite suspicious. So these guys apparently been trying to promote this token for the last 3 years now. And they're using the XRP community to get that across. So the fact check here, an investigation carried out by the Crypto Basic revealed that the oil deal between India and the UAE was done in the local currencies of both countries and not in XRP. The transaction was rather run through the XRP ledger system that rewards users with CFT tokens as cashback. Other crypto media outlets regurgitated this report, and key facts like the data and the financial information on the oil deals were missing. The Crypto Basic could not obtain any significant information about the oil deal between the UAE and India that is occurring this month. In July of 2023, India made its first ever rupee payment for the purchase of 1 million barrels of crude oil from the UAE as per the Business Standard report. So those are the official facts. I mean, we do know the UAE and India do have ties, very deep ties to Ripple and XRP. However, there's nothing to confirm this, and considering that the CFT tokens were mentioned again and again, time and time again in this article, does show that this was, in fact, one of those articles that I should have been aware of from the beginning. So I just wanted to bring that update, that correction for you guys, and wanted to thank Michael there for also for bringing that to our attention. Now, Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank, he's come out laying the blueprint for mass crypto adoption. Guys, this is the kind of thing we want to hear about. The speculative nature of Bitcoin will not catapult digital assets into the mainstream, according to Kevin O'Leary. So that is interesting. I mean, I guess what he's suggesting is, despite the fact that Bitcoin is moving and that it generally has moved the rest of the crypto market, this is not what's going to get institutions interested. That's not what institutions are interested in. The institutions are interested in the real world utility, the real problem solving cryptocurrencies. This is why we hold utility coins. This is why the lion's share of my portfolio is in XRP. And for more information on what I'm going to be doing with my XRP, because I'm not going to be keeping it all and I'm not going to be selling it all, you can find out what my strategy is going to be when I do post that, guys. I'm going to be giving the percentages. I'm going to be letting my Patreon subscribers know where my head is at when it comes to trading which cryptocurrencies, which ones I'm going to sell off 100%, and the other ones like XRP, which I'm going to be keeping a portion, selling a portion. All that can be found at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. So it's not going to be Bitcoin that's going to disrupt the industry, but rather the ascension of crypto tech will be driven by the disruptive potential of stablecoins. So Kevin O'Leary doubling down on stablecoins. We should expand our thinking in this narrative we're having right now about digital payment systems. He said in a recent interview with Decrypt, the largest market on earth is FX, its currency, and I think there's huge friction and fees and costs. He says, as an example, O'Leary discussed the process behind buying a luxury watch overseas and the burden that buyers face when converting US dollars into foreign cash. The cumbersome process could be flattened significantly, he said, through stablecoins. So Kevin O'Leary really kind of understanding why this is important. He says, if I want to buy a PS Unique, I have to do it in a Swiss franc. It is an absolute pain in the ass to transfer the US dollar into Swiss francs, and it's time consuming and expensive, and there's no added value there. While Bitcoin and Ethereum have a place in O'Leary's portfolio, the investor also owns a slice of the Circle Company, which issues USDC. With a market cap of $34 billion, the stablecoin is crypto's second largest behind the $116 billion footprint of Tether. And he says, I'm a big believer in picks and shovels, using a gold rush term to refer to the infrastructure that powers projects. He describes Circle's business as agnostic to the price of Bitcoin, much like the crypto exchange WonderFi, which he's also been backing. So This is what Kevin O'Leary's assessment is. Basically, it's going to be about the stablecoin and the stablecoin legislation that really kind of drives more market demand for crypto utility. And eventually, it's what's going to get those institutional investors into the space. Another story that I reported on just yesterday, if you guys didn't catch it, I will link it up here in the top right-hand corner, was the $10 quadrillion value transferred in RLUSD. Well, there have been some questions about that, guys. I got many questions about the quadrillion value trust line. This coming from Kryptonwriter here on Twitter, which caught people by surprise. So we do have to remember there still aren't any tokens. However, the person that did open up this trust line did max out the amount just shy of $10 quadrillion. But Kryptonwriter wanted to just point to some facts here. The quadrillion value number you see in some posts is something that anyone can choose as their trust line limit to value their trust relationship to the RLUSD issuing account. For example, I decided to go with 1 million. So this is just an example suggesting that it wasn't that anybody was actually testing 10 quadrillion, but that the limit was set to 10 quadrillion. Now, to me personally, that seems like 6 of one, half dozen of another. Why would anybody even put that amount unless they were looking to actually utilize that much in terms of RLUSD? And I believe that that account was from Ripple directly. So simply put, the maximum amount of RLUSD I wish to ever hold is 1 million. It's based on my reasonable trust in the issuer. This value which I choose can be changed at any moment and solely applies to my trust relationship with the issuer. To be clear, some people's limit values for trust lines have nothing to do with the ISDA. A trust line is simply a data structure used on the XRP ledger to hold fungible tokens like the RLUSD. Think of it as opening a bank account. And he posts a Bob Way tweet from back in March of 2023 just describing that. So again, trust lines are simply bidirectional relationships between two accounts, you and the issuer. For this purpose, a limit amount has to be set for each account that submits a transaction to open an account with RLUSD. And then he gives another example there. So guys, it wasn't that Ripple was actually testing at that moment $10 quadrillion, but the trust line is open as a maximum capacity to handle $10 quadrillion. So some people were being critical about this, but guys, I think personally it is just the first step in many steps where we will in fact see some meaningful testing for the RLUSD in the coming months. Milk here saying, it is a good find. I guess they chose that number to test as a hypothetical. If you're making a case for federal automated clearinghouse transactions, I still feel XRP will be used for derivatives, Nostro and Vostro, debt issuance, etc. RLUSD is needed for banks to securely go into XRPL AMMs. So he just posts another screenshot here of that same transaction. It doesn't have any audio, but it is just a video just depicting what I was showing you guys in that video that I did post yesterday, because people were saying, no, they haven't moved any RLUSD. There's no USD, or rather RLUSD in existence yet. Well, Smoke here also bringing up this great observation, and XRP is subdivisible by up to 6 decimal points, which means there is a total of 100 quadrillion drops of XRP. So, you take that 100 million XRP and you multiply that by the 6 decimal points, that would equate to 100 quadrillion drops. The Ripple ISDA partnership allows them to target the $1.2 quadrillion derivatives market. Remember, guys, this is all the money. This is from last year, okay, August 2023, when Ripple did join ISDA, and they were claiming a share of the $1.2 quadrillion derivatives market. So let me just read you guys a little bit of this if you don't remember. Ripple Labs has cast a stone into the vast pond of the derivatives market, marking a significant milestone not only for the company, but also for the larger cryptocurrency industry by gaining membership to the International Swaps and Derivatives Association. And again, this happened last year. This pivotal move isn't just a small leap for Ripple, it's a giant stride into an exclusive realm. Ripple now stands alongside industry giants like JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, the CME Group, and BNY Mellon. Being in the same league as these heavyweights reflects Ripple's emerging dominance in the global financial sector. Boasting more than 1,000 institutional members spanning 79 countries, ISDA isn't merely a club, it's the backbone of the global derivatives market. And guys, Ripple was accepted. And we got to remember, $1.2 quadrillion dollars. That is a huge, huge sum of money. That is, that is likely going to be, at least part of it is likely going to be delivered over the XRP ledger. So this magnitude, when we look at RLUSD, when we, just take a look at these numbers, it's becoming very apparent that this is becoming a reality, and it's becoming a reality very, very soon. Okay, this isn't in 5 years. This is in the coming months or year. I would say up to 12 months is when we're going to really start to see this real world utility take off. And, when we got guys like Kevin O'Leary now coming out talking about stable coins, he doesn't do that without doing his due diligence. I mean, he knows he owns WonderFi. Okay, let me just remind you that that does deal in cryptocurrency. So he's already gotten his toes in the water here. So Kevin O'Leary understands, guys, what's coming down the pike, and it is coming fast and furiously. So wanted to thank Smoke there. Wanted to thank Milk here, of course. Who else here? Krypton Writer, everybody who participated. Another great one from XRP Captain. So here's another indication that XRP utility is likely going to be used in the United States specifically because we've got Binance US suddenly promoting the token. So another interesting little tidbit that was picked up by the Crypto Basic, the U.S. arm of the leading cryptocurrency exchange Binance.us excited the XRP community late Wednesday after dropping a quick insight about the cryptocurrency. The exchange stated key facts about XRP, raising bullish sentiment about the XRPL native token. So guys, check this out. Binance.us, the U.S. arm of Binance, did just post this. Get the quick scoop on XRP with these fast facts. XRP is the native token of the XRP ledger, founded in 2012 by David Schwartz and Jed McCaleb and Arthur Brito. XRP utilizes a consensus mechanism called the XRP ledger. And XRP is scalable to up to 1,500 transactions per second. So they're putting out this quick fact sheet. It's nothing that we don't already know. But the point is, they're putting it out. They're putting it out in hopes that people are going to get interested in XRP because they know that once this bull run hits, they are going to be one of the providers of XRP on their exchange. Of course, they've relisted it since the verdict last year, and they want people to know, I think, how important of a cryptocurrency it is in this more meaningful landscape, in this maturing landscape, I guess we could say. In the past, it's just been about meme coins and crap coins and all this stuff just for the hoopla and the FOMO and the excitement of it all. But in this coming bull run, I think things are going to shape up a little differently. I think certain cryptocurrencies are going to fall to the wayside, and I think others are going to do very, very well. Again, guys, I have to reiterate, if you're interested in what I'm doing, you can follow my trading journey at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. Not financial advice, guys, posting this too from the CEO of SBI Holdings. Now, they're one of Ripple's largest investors. SBI has approximately $180 billion in assets under management and 24 million customers, by the way. So this was just taken from the World Economic Forum's webpage, bringing us some statistics there. It has approximately 24 million customers, 240 subsidiaries, and over 5,000 employees. Some other facts there. And check this out. Assets under management, total assets on their balance sheet as of March 2024, $179.25 billion. And look at how much it has increased in 2022. Now, I don't know if this has to do with tokenization. Of course, SBI is a Japanese company, and we know Japan, generally speaking, is further along, I guess, technologically when it comes to, well, everything really. So now my question becomes, have they been tokenizing over the last couple of years? And by tokenizing, by extension, that means that they're able to accrue more value on their books because they've tokenized certain assets. Things that make you go, for sure. Considering they're one of Ripple's biggest partners too, is that tokenization occurring on the XRP ledger? Again, another question that we do not have an answer to, but that we can speculate on. Because, just look at this chart. Just from 2011 all the way to basically the end of 2021 and the beginning part of 2022, it was fairly flat and fairly consistent. Then all of a sudden, we see this huge uptick all the way up to $150 billion, where it was in and around 70 billion just the previous year. So very, very interesting to note that this on the heels of Yoshitaka Katao, the CEO over there at SBI, posting this, a new era of stablecoins. Ripple's USD begins testing on the XRP ledger. So he just did post that yesterday. All interesting things, I got to say, interesting concepts there. Mr. Man, guys, posting this to another one of those cryptocurrencies, part of my legacy portfolio that I'm sharing over there at Patreon. Hedera, a leading cryptocurrency exchange, one of these cryptocurrencies that I got in right at the bottom of the market. They have now tapped crypto custodian Copper to expand institutional access to HBAR tokens. So this is interesting too. London-based cryptocurrency Custodian Copper is expanding institutional access to the Hedera blockchain via a partnership announced on Tuesday. In particular, Copper will provide a custody for staking services for Hedera's token and operate an on-ramp into the Hedera DeFi system. Hedera, a public decentralized network that uses a bespoke algorithm known as the hash graph, is particularly focused on the emerging world of asset tokenization. Earlier this year, blockchain firms Archax and Onura issued a BlackRock treasury fund on Hedera. Institutional investors now have a streamlined and secure path into the Hedera ecosystem thanks to Copper's integration, says Shane Higdon, co-founder and CEO of the HBAR Foundation. This is what he told the block in an email. Copper, chaired by former UK Chancellor Philip Hammond, has a clientele of over 300 large institutions and crypto trading platforms. The firm provides a number of asset management services and was among the first to build a crypto wallet using multi-party computation or MPC technology. So very, very interesting there. I don't talk too much about HBAR, but when there is interesting information that comes up, I do like to mention it. So wanted to thank Mr. Man there for pointing that out. Again, HBAR, part of my legacy portfolio, part of the cryptocurrencies that I'm looking to sell this bull run. ISO 20022, let's do it. Here posting this glitchy glitch. This is a snapshot of his Lobster wallet, his personal Lobster wallet there. Very interesting to note that he's got some XLM on that wallet. And take a look at the price, guys. Is that a $934 XLM? Well, it's not XRP. It certainly is another cryptocurrency that has now seen a glitch. But I mean, it still plays right into my theory. The fact that XLM is seeing a glitch. XLM does trade very, very closely to, the same kind of trends as how XRP does trade. If we zoom in here on the daily, you guys can see these charts generally do line up here. Let's bring up XRP here. And you guys can see, even though they do extend a little further, the patterns are very, very similar. And we've noticed this over time. These two cryptocurrencies were also noted by the World Bank as stablecoins. Yes, they were classified as stablecoins back in November of 2021. Stablecoins for cross-border payments, RippleNet's native digital currency XRP, and Stellar's network native cryptocurrency XLM. So now we're seeing glitches on the Stellar network. Well, at least with Lobster Wallet, we've seen tons of glitches for XRP. Could this be indicating something? Could this be indicating that we are getting ready for something more real-world utility beyond stablecoins? I know we probably have to see that stablecoin legislation come through before we really start seeing the scene getting disrupted, but it is the first step. Then I think we're going to see the XRPs and XLMs of the world start to move very shortly afterwards. But that's just my opinion. I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.